Good morning, VanBuren Eagles. Happy Monday and happy birthday to Dr. Seuss. And with me today I have
Axel and Jack.
welcome. And whose class are you gentlemen in?
Miss Carter's great. Fourth graders.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thanks for joining us this morning. And our tech ninjas are not fifth graders because they're on a trip today. Gentlemen, come around here and introduce yourselves to the camera. Here's our camera crew. They're the behind the scene crew that are actually running the camera. And you are?
Caden, Tyson,
From?
Miss Brody's class.
Excellent. Thanks for joining us today and learning the ropes. Fantastic. And we have traveled to a wonderful place in Janesville this morning. It's called the Talman House. Have you boys ever been to the Talman House before?
Yes, it is amazing.
It is a pretty amazing place. Axel, have you been there or no? Definitely a fun field trip to take if you haven't already been there. And the amazing Brooke is here from Mrs. Perry's third grade class to share with us all about the Talman House. Welcome, Brooke.
William Talman started to build this house for his family in 1855. It was finished in 1857. It cost $33,000 to build at a time. There are 20 rooms and 6 floors. The Talman family lived there until 1950. It then became property of the city of Janesville. Did you know that Abraham Lincoln spent the night at the Talman House in October 1859? It was his only documented to stay in Janesville. Lincoln later became the 16th president.
Wow, so the 16th president of the United States stayed in Janesville, Wisconsin in the Talman House. Excellent. Have you ever been to the Talman House?
No.
No? Would you like to go there and check it out? Yep, I heard it's pretty amazing. Pretty cool inside, and they decorate it for different seasons.
One time when we went there was like all decorations, and then there was like this bathroom where like there's a big hole, and then there was like a skeleton just right there, and it's like it was like 5 months from October. So, yeah.
So they maybe left a decoration up? Yeah, thank goodness it wasn't a real one.
Okay, so I had a blank memory of it, but then I remember now. There was like beds. It was like
In some of the rooms? In
Yeah.
some of the 20 rooms that are there?
yeah.
Yep,
And
so you've
then
taken a
there
tour?
was like cologne, like spray stuff.
Oh yeah, on that dresser,
Yeah.
like in the ladies' room with that on the high thing.
Yeah.
So if you want to see some history right here in Janesville, it's a pretty cool place. I think you can go there on the weekends. I'm not sure if
Yes,
they're
you
open
can,
during the week,
actually.
but on the weekends and go on a tour. So something fun you can do with your family. The Talman House. Thanks, Brooke, for joining us. And moving on to our VanBuren mission, if you can say it with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Engaging learners, building leaders, creating community. That's what we are all about. And we're going to learn a little bit about the VanBuren community today with our staff of the week, Mrs. Zimmerman. Welcome, Mrs. Zimmerman. We're happy to have you with us this morning as our staff member of the week.
One of the amazingest teachers in the world.
Yes. Mrs. Zimmerman teaches 2nd grade in our 2-3 multi-age, and she shared with me that her daughter helped her to color this. This is ombre?
It is ombre like the beach.
Excellent.
One of my favorite places to visit. So.
Excellent. So let's learn all about Mrs. Zimmerman.
All right, so I said my favorite subjects are science and math and reading. Those are the things that I enjoy teaching most. Places I like to go to the beach. I like to go to the golf course. My family all golfs, so we spend quite a bit of time at the golf course. I like to go to Starbucks and Target are my 2 favorite places to shop. I said this is me, this is my family. I have 3 kids and my dog Ryder, so his big ears are popping out at you there. At home, I like to watch movies and go for walks. I love to bake and cook. And just spend time with my family. At school, I like to read with kids and work with small groups of students, and then I said teaching that math and science. In the community, go to parks, outdoor concerts, and the farmers market. Some things are my favorite. I love quesadillas, burrito bowls, tacos, anything like that. My favorite song, I couldn't pick a specific song, but I like country music. So a lot of country music stars are my favorite. My favorite movies include Pitch Perfect and Cinderella. Cinderella's always been a favorite of mine. And my favorite children's books, Rainbow Fish and Oh, the Places You Will Go.
I love Rainbow Fish. It's
That's
one
a
of my
good one
favorites.
too. Good book. Fabulous. Well, thanks, Mrs. Zimmerman, and we will get your poster hung up. Friends, as you're looking at the posters, make sure you're really careful and that you look with your eyes, not your hands, because we want them to stay up and look nice so that others can view them as well. So. Thanks, Mrs.
All right.
Zimmerman. Congratulations on being Staff of the Week. And we will do our dance party on Wednesday afternoon because you all don't have school on Thursday or Friday.
It's really sad.
I know,
though,
I can
because
tell
the
you're
teachers
sad.
are-
So
they're
awesome.
wonderful.
Thanks, Mrs. Zimmerman.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to our Eddy Leadership grade level winners. Remember, these are friends that are displaying those 7 habits of highly effective people throughout their day. So come on up, get nice and close to me, look right into the camera and tell us who you are.
Marley from Mrs. Carter's class.
Nice job, Marley. Do you have a favorite of one of our 7 habits?
Think win-win.
Think when I like that. So that we can all come out happy and on top. Come on over. Who are you?
Ellie from Mr. Katie's class.
Excellent. Do you have a favorite one of our 7 habits? Be proactive, begin with the end in mind. Think and win. Excellent, excellent. That's a good one too. Come on down. You, my dear. Congratulations. Keep up the great work.
Riley
From?
from Miss Benish's class.
Great job.
Carson from Miss Benish's class.
Nice work, Carson.
Leah from Miss Benish's class.
Awesome job. Can you say it a little bit louder? Good job, Kiana. Way to go.
Sophie from Miss Radisky's.
Great job, Sophie. Molly, whose class are you in? Good job, Molly, and I like your snowflake crown. You look like you could be one of like a little snow princess. Come on down.
Noah
And who's-
from Miss McCool's class.
Way to go, Noah. Keep up the good work. Great job, Genevieve. I like your pretty nails.
Thanks. Nova from Miss Jones's class.
Nice job, Nova.
Mackenzie from Miss Jones' class.
Great job, Mackenzie. And we already have a Dr. Seuss here, and you are?
Tegan.
Tegan, and whose class are you in?
Mrs. Easterman.
Good job, and I like, does your hat have a pattern?
Red, white, red.
Nice job. All right, and moving on to our weekly events, we've got a lot going on this week, and Jack is here to tell us all about it.
Yes, we do, Miss Pajerski, and I'll be glad to say that, as you might have noticed, that the 5th graders are gone to BizTown. So when they get back, greet them and
Maybe ask how BizTown was?
probably
Do you guys know what BizTown is?
No.
No? Well, you get to learn about it in 5th grade. It's kind of like a little town all set up, and you get to go and figure out how to do like everyday living and get around in the world and go to all different like little shops that they have set up, just like businesses out in the real world.
I thought
There's probably some food, and you get to bring your lunch. So if there's not food you like, you can bring food that you like in and have lunch there. So.
I thought with BizTown, like Snow BizTown. Snow Biz.
Oh, kind of like a little different than that, but it is a pretty cool town that you will enjoy. What else is happening today?
Monday, 9 o'clock, Janesville Jets deliver reading certificates.
Yep, did you guys participate in that reading competition?
I didn't know.
Well, that's all right. And a shout out to Mrs. Seiler, who organized our VanBuren Janesville Jets reading certificate program. And so if you participated and kept track of the minutes that you've been reading, each night at home and practicing, they will be here today to deliver those certificates. Awesome.
And Tuesday, 8:30 is Cool Tool Tuesday. Remember that it is time to be cool, and remember your 7 habits.
What's your favorite 7 habit?
Probably it's synergize, because I need to synergize. I love to synergize and interact with people, so that they I just really like working with people, really.
Excellent. How about you, Axel?
Oh,
Favorite 7 habit?
I can't choose one.
You just like them all?
Yes.
Excellent. Good answer.
Tuesday, also 8:30, yoga in classrooms.
Actually, I think that's happening throughout the day.
Oh,
Different sessions of yoga.
different sessions of. Oh, okay. Wednesday, Mary the Comfort Dog visits. Remember to be kind to her. Well, yeah. Remember to be kind to her and use your gentle hands. Also, first grade Food Wise visits on Wednesday too. And 2:05, Wednesday activity. And 4 to 7 is parent, student, and teacher conferences, sadly. Well, not sadly, greatly. And Thursday, 7 to 8 is conferences.
8 to
no
7?
yeah.
Yep, switch that around there. 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. It looks kind of funny that way, but yeah, starts in the morning and goes all day long.
That works. No school for students on Thursday, but there is technically school for staff, sadly. But it's a good day to be at school. National Bring Your Teacher and Principal a Treat Day.
Did you know that was a day?
No.
I
didn't
I
either.
feel like you're making that up, kind of.
Fine, I'll give you
Well,
a
I don't know. That's what it says here. Bring your teacher and principal a treat. I think it sounds like a great holiday. If it's not really one.
I'll give you a pencil.
A pencil? Well,
A pencil's a
I
good
do
treat.
pencil too. Okay, all right.
And Friday, no school for students or staff. She's celebrating because it's one of the greatest days of your life.
Thank you, Jack. Axel, how about our spotlight on academics?
Second graders are writing acrostic poetry on animals and friends. Way to go. 5th grade is set for Bisstown and are working hard today in Milwaukee. Oh, that's where we were.
Yep, last week.
Last week we were, if you might have noticed, we were at Milwaukee Public Museum, which you probably didn't see us. We stayed there until 2 o'clock, and it's like an hour drive. So no,
Was it a cool museum?
Yeah,
You
it
would
was.
recommend it to
Yes.
others to go visit?
recommend. And also, there's a day where you can get in free for the Milwaukee Public Museum or something else. I just
Ooh.
can't get it.
Cool. We'll have to look into that. How about our spotlight on good behavior, Jack?
Miss Kavanaugh's class is doing a nice job during Miss Bauer's lessons. And 4th grade students were superb on the bus to and from Milwaukee.
Want me to read that one?
Yeah, you're reading. Yeah, sorry.
This was sent in by one of our very own teachers. She said, I would like to acknowledge the fantastic leadership of Lena Finn-Severson, Destiny Cryer-Simplot, and Brady Miller. During Boost this last week, some of the students were not being very respectful during class, and these 3 students were outstanding. They led by example, they modeled the correct behavior, and they even asked the other students to please stop and reported the behavior to the teacher after class. And these students showed empathy for the teacher and courage to stand up to some of their classmates who were making poor choices. And she could not be more proud of Lena, Destiny, and Brady, and that was sent to us by Miss Carter, who I'm pretty sure was teaching both classes because we didn't have a sub for Mrs. Malchow. So way to go, Lena, Destiny, and Brady, and thank you for being positive VanBuren leaders. Axel, how about our safety message?
Don't poke the bear.
You heard that term before?
No.
Okay.
Have you ever heard that before? No. Do you know what it means? No. It means do not do or say things to others just to irritate them or make them mad. Have you ever done that to someone? Have you?
No.
I have, like, purposely done something to someone just to try to irritate them. I will be honest, I've done that before. Not a good choice.
Make sure you are being kind always, and doing this fills each other's buckets.
Awesome.
Which I just learned that just a few days ago.
Fabulous.
I never knew that.
Oh, well. Well, you learn
It's
something
not
new
like-
every day.
Remember, it's not like an actual bucket over your head. Just it's
invisible.
imaginary.
It's invisible, and we want to keep our buckets full and others around us.
Also, here's the amazing joke of the week.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Which flower talks the most?
Flower that talks the most? No idea.
Tulips, of course, because they have 2 lips.
Makes sense.
Oh.
And time for,
Our Pledge of Allegiance.
all right, right hand on our hearts. Standing nice and tall, being respectful to our country, facing the flag, and we will follow after you, gentlemen.
I
Pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yay.
Excellent job. And I gotta make more Eagle Bucks, because I actually remembered to grab mine, and I had one left. So you're gonna have to get the